he called my phone when he was with me in them trenches. Like up the video, give me in them algorithms, you heard?
On this lovely, lovely week, the beginning of the week, starting off good. What's up, D-Tub? And I see you. Uh, man, first of all, first things first, before we get into what we get into, shout out to everybody who got the root work package. Shout out to everybody who got that, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. All right, sorry about that, guys. Shout out to everybody who got the root work package, ladies and gentlemen, at rootworkstyle.com. That's the new deodorant brand that is off the chain. You guys can get your root work at rootworkstyle.com. This is a different type of natural deodorant. It's all natural. It has High John the Conqueror root in it. If you know anything about foundational Black American root work and hoodoo, that was a very powerful root herb that we used. So check that out at rootworkstyle.com. Shout out to everybody in the room. The Trump indictments. Yeah, they threw some more indictments on Trump. All of this is political theater. I'm not even tripping on that. I'm not going to even go too deep into that. All of that is political theater. You know, they're trying to thwart Trump from winning. The Democrats are desperate. The Democrats are very desperate. This is like a desperation move because if you look at the stories that's out in the articles, the Democrats are now admitting that their black voter turnout is low. They are admitting that the turnout for black voters is low. They are in trouble. They don't know what to do. So now what they're doing, they're engaging in these desperate tactics, going after Trump. You know, they have to create the Trump boogeyman narrative in order to play off of. So I'm not impressed by none of that. This is all political theater and desperation. So it is what it is. Before I get some of the calls from the family, shout out to all the lovely people in here. Shout out to all the lovely ladies in here. Shout out to you. Y'all guys are looking great. Gotta get into this Lizzo thing. Y'all know, y'all girl, Lizzo, she's getting sued by her dancers. Lizzo's getting sued by her dancers because of some alleged degenerate behavior with Lizzo. A lot of stuff going on where the dancers are saying that they were forced, quote unquote, to do real weird sexual stuff at after parties, eating bananas out of certain orifices of women. I'm trying not to be too vulgar here, but they were forced to eat fruit and vegetables out of the no-no spots. Real weird stuff. And this goes to show, family, the dominant society, they will sit up and prop you up for being a degenerate. They will prop you up, fund you to be a degenerate, give you a platform to walk around. Your body looks like a bag of memory foam pillows. They tell you to put a thong on your horrible shape and twerk all over the place. And they'll give you a budget. They'll have you on television. They'll do music videos where you're shaking your flat screen TV ass all over the place. And they'll sit up and pretend, oh, that's body positivity. Oh, that's sexual liberation. You're such a pioneer. They'll sit up here and egg you on to do degenerate nonsense and then flip it and then punish you for doing the same thing. Don't ever fall for the degenerate trick bag. Of course, they're going to platform you to do all this stuff, so then they can turn around and say, hey, look at how degenerate this person is. They'll go from this is a positive role model. Yes, she's twerking and it's so sexually liberating. What part of the con game don't y'all understand? That's the white feminist con game they've been running on sisters from the beginning. They'll get around you and egg on degenerate plantation behavior and then turn around and use that same behavior to justify your punishment. You see? Watch what they egg on. Remember at the protest back in the day, at all the George Floyd protests and all of the Black Lives Matter protests, we were supposed to be out there stumping for justice against black folks, particularly black men getting killed, and then white folks show up and then they're egging dumb Negroes on to start twerking all over the place. You're twerking over the damn yellow tape, over dead body energy. Y'all out there twerking. And they're egging it on. Because see, if you're twerking, you're not having a real revolution. You see, if you're twerking, you ain't got a Molotov cocktail in your hand. If you're twerking, you ain't running up in somebody's house trying to produce some justice. If you're twerking, you're not trying to get the spirit of Michael Johnson in your soul. If you're twerking, you ain't out here hollering at the race soldiers. So yeah, they always encourage degenerate behavior because that puts you to sleep. They know that they got a safe Negro. If you're sitting up there with your ass in the air, they know this Negro is safe. The sure sign to let the dominant society know that they're safe around the Negro, if that Negro's hands are on their knees, making it clap. That includes men and women. Speaking of that, there was a brother who got killed by some white person, from what I understand, a black dude who's LGBT. And from what I understand, he was out there twerking and dancing and pussy popping, and some white man came along and I think stabbed him, and which is unfortunate. But I just saw an email today. Somebody sent me an email. I wonder if Tyreek and them don't speak up for justice for him. I'm assuming it was an LGBT person trying to tag me in a post asking, are we going to stomp for the guy, the LGBT black guy? Let me tell you something. You're not going to cop out like that. What you need to be asking is the white LGBT community going to fight for justice for your ass? Don't you dare cop out by pointing at us. We're hoteps. Remember, you guys are the main ones talking about we're hoteps. And y'all think that you got some kind of different ethnic group going on with white mommy, white daddy. Don't you dare come over here talking about what we gonna do, damn it. What's your white LGBT brethren gonna do, since you guys are your own ethnic group? Since you're so intersectional, why are you not bringing the heat to the white LGBT people, asking what are they going to do to help you produce some damn justice against another white person? Because they get on code. The LGBT white people get on code with the straight white people, just like they did with Ed Buck. You understand? So don't bring that over here to us. Don't bring that over here to us, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one second. I'm getting a text message. All right, sorry about that. But, and T.S. Giselle, I see you in here putting the thumbs down. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear big back babbling. I don't want to hear big back babbling. All right? But y'all need to go holler at the white LGBT community about some of that stuff. Don't come over here and try to shame us after y'all sit around here demonizing us and talking about how we're such a problem. That, you know what's interesting? The straight black community, we're public enemy number one until something happens to your ass. Then all of a sudden, hey, where they at? Where y'all at, though? When something happens, with everybody, the heterosexual black community, the foundational black American community, everybody got some slick shit to say to us until something happens to them. Until white people turn on them, and all of a sudden, we're the first ones they want to run to. The tethers, the intersectionalists. Yeah, the tethers, y'all same, all the same. Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, all the same. Why everybody texting me in the middle of the damn day? But and it's all the same. It's all the same. The tethers are like, oh, these niggas. There's a video of some little musky looking tether talking about we Africans and Caribbeans don't want to hang around these American black niggas. We don't want to be around. You are the West. Now you understand why we don't want to go drink with you niggas. We don't want to hang out with you. Like, nigga, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. We're not trying to kick it with you. They got these fantasies that we're just dying to be around them and kick it with them. That's a fantasy, just like the women. This whole thing with the tethers that we're supposed to stay away from the Akatas. When are we trying to get with you? How are we trying to hang with you? None of us are really trying to kick it with you like that. Where you can sit up and try to pull rank talking about we're not supposed to hang with the Akata. Nigga, look, listen. When have you said, hey man, let's get together and hang with some Ghanaians? We don't sit around saying that. But hey man, damn, what time is it today? It's 3 o'clock. Let's go hang with some hoe niggas who live 30 deep in a house. Let's go over there and kick it. We don't do that. We don't do that. Nobody's really trying to hang with you. We're not trying to demonize you, but we're not dying to go over there and eat jollof with you. We're not trying to go over to your house where 80 niggas are living. We ain't trying to ride in your car. That's your house / Uber. We're not trying to kick it with you like that. No disrespect. And the women, I'm not trying to be mean-spirited. We ain't really trying to get with you like that. Niggas are not sitting around like, damn, nigga, did you see that crooked wig and them ashy feet? Oh, man. Nigga, I'm drooling at the mouth. No, we're not trying to do that. The sisters ain't sitting around, girl. I found somebody, he a little musty, but I think he got potential. No. We're not doing that. Y'all get off these fantasies that we're trying to kick it with you. We're not. Y'all talk all this greasy stuff and then something happens to you. All of a sudden, hey, niggas, we're all brothers. We're all the same, nigga. Racism is so bad, nigga. Shut up. Now, racism is bad when it happens to you. T.S. Giselle and them, y'all love Zaddy until Zaddy does something to you, then all of a sudden, we all need to get together and fight the power. And all of a sudden, you took your strap-on off, and now you got it swinging around like nunchucks, talking about, hey, let's go fight together. No. Put your strap-on right back on, and go sit down. Don't play that game. You got to be down, all in, all the time. None of that half-ass stuff. A caster, we got a couple of LGBT folks in here. A caster, hop on Adonis. We get Adonis, speaking of our LGBT brother. Hop on Adonis.
Hey, Tariq. So, as usual, you're really giving out a lot of free information and game, and I appreciate that. So, you're someone that I look up to a lot, and I try to find a good community here on Twitter. But it seems like everyone just kind of is really into like this group mentality of like bullying me and ostracizing me and treating me bad. But I was wondering if you would have any sort of advice for me as far as, leveling up, in the real world, starting businesses. Like you're someone that has a lot of eggs in many different baskets. So I was wondering what would like my first steps be, or any like books that you recommend besides yours that would really put me on game to set me up for success.
Yeah, good question, man. Get anything by Claude Anderson. That'll get you started where you need to go. That'll get you in the right mindset in order to just get your business game on. Anything by Claude Anderson, Powernomics, stuff like that. Claude Anderson is the key. Charlene, let's get Charlene in here.
Hey, Tariq.
Hey, Charlene, how are you, dear?
Man, Tariq, listen. Did you know I've been trying to talk to you for like the last 8+ years that I've been a listener of yours?
Really?
Yes, and I can never really get on, so I'm just so happy to be able to talk to you. But you were just in my neck of the woods, Harlem, and yeah, and I was trying to let you know that for you the next time you come out here is to check out Boulevard, and that wasn't too far from Melba's.
Boulevard. Now, what kind of spot is that? What is that?
It's soul food, but it's like kind of like a flair to it, like one of those fusion type places. But it's owned by a black guy and his wife. He's a brother.
Okay, I'm going back to New York in a couple of weeks because I got to do some more filming for the documentary out there. So I'm going to check it out. Boulevard. What street is it?
It's on 117.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. A few blocks from Elvis. Okay.
Yeah, it's right on the same strip. And also, because you said that you had ate something from like a hot dog stand. So when you do come up here, visit Nicholas Harlem or Nicholas BK, and it's like an all natural shop. You can go and get all your stuff there. And also,
You said where Nicholas? Where is it?
So you have one in Brooklyn. It's called Nicholas. If you go on Instagram, you could type in Nicholas BK or Nicholas Harlem.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people were telling me to go up to Brooklyn for some of the natural store shops. So is that where most of them are?
Yeah, that's where most of them are. Or unless you go to the Village.
Okay.
Yeah, and also we still have those old mom and pop delis, like especially here in Harlem. It's just that they're not out and about like that in Times Square and like in the tourist places. But so that's what I wanted to let you know. And also, New York, we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop. So this week we're starting like all the block parties, and then I think it starts in Harlem this week, and then next week this week it starts in Brooklyn, and next week it's Harlem. And then it's the Bronx. But then also, one more thing, Terry, can you please check your email, because I sent you an email like a couple weeks ago because I wanted to send you a book that I had created. It's a children's book, and I wanted to give it to your daughter because I think that when she hits another year, she'll be able to enjoy it.
Okay, thank you so much, dear. I appreciate you.
All right, Terry.
Okay. All right. Well, I got to check into that. I got to see what's up because I will be back in New York. So I want to check in on some of that stuff. Let's get my brother Afro Elite in here. Afro Elite.
Tariq, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I want to talk about the fact that for years we've been addressing Lizzo's degenerate behavior, and every time we address it, we're getting called hoteps, or the women are getting called pick-me's, and Lizzo is really an allegory for the degenerate class in black society. Every time we address some degenerate behavior, try to get some straightening in the community, it's toxic masculinity, it's hotep, it's pick me. Now, when the dominant society, when they address something or when they correct black people, it's, well, you shouldn't have been wearing that. Well, you're wrong. They don't have the same pushback for dress codes, for music, for anything. When white people tell them the rules, they just follow the rules. But when we try to establish the rules, then we're toxic masculinity. You're a pick-me, you're a hotep, and you need to just let black people live. But they don't have that same energy with their white mommy and white daddy.
Real talk. Thank you so much. Real talk. And let me tell you something. We got this thing, man, where in black society, when we see some degenerate shit or something that's detrimental, we got this thing where, we gotta, we don't trip, let him live, let her live, this happened, let me tell you something, how dangerous this can be. Y'all remember during the Trayvon Martin case? And I was telling people how important this case was and how we gotta be so extra super duper on code. Remember when they brought out that Rachel Gentile girl, Trayvon Martin's homegirl, the real big fat weird looking girl? She's on the stand talking dumb as hell. They're using her dumbness against her and the black community. She's on there saying the dumbest shit imaginable. And you had Negroes in the black community kind of making excuses for her dumbass comments. And that was very detrimental to the black community because she was saying stuff that would give the prosecution, whoever, the defense, giving Zimmerman's team all the ammunition they needed to let that damn psycho walk. She was on the stand talking about, Trayvon was on the phone. He said, I'm being followed by a creepy cracker. And the lawyer was like, what did he say? So it was Trayvon Martin that invoked race. Oh, wow. I mean, this fool was giving the defense all types of ammunition. And the defense, the lawyer, they were on social media eating ice cream, celebrating early, even before the trial was over. Oh, God. They were like, oh, we defeated stupidity today. They were bragging about how they got that fool to say all types of reckless stuff on the stand. This whole thing where people wallow in dumbness, and that dumbness is used against us. And that Trayvon Martin, well, the Zimmerman trial, it wasn't the Trayvon Martin trial. That was a very pivotal trial. We had to be, or we were supposed to be, super duper extra on code with that, because what happened was when they let Zimmerman walk, that opened the door to everything. That opened the door to every other murder behind that. Right after they let Zimmerman walk, the murders of black people just skyrocketed. That should have been nipped in the bud. We were not on code with that. We were letting a lot of dumbass stuff fly. The people down there in Florida didn't turn up. That's why it was pivotal that the case was in Florida. That situation happened in Florida. You know why? Because most of the tethers down there, they ain't really about to turn up. If that case were in, let's say, in Atlanta or Texas or LA, in a place that's predominated by foundationals, the outcome would have been different, or the reaction would have been different. Because a lot of people have questioned Florida. Hey, how come Florida just kind of let it slide? Understand, that's tether central down there, if we're going to be real. You see? Notice the people who actually push back for real, against some of these unjust shootings. They were coming out of some of these FBA towns, like Michael Johnson, out of Dallas. You see, that kind of energy. But I digress.
Shit.
You know, if you know something, tell a motherfucker how to get some money. It might be burnt out where you at, but it ain't burnt out where we at. It probably new. Y'all lucky I ain't in my Google Wallet days, man. I would have put y'all on something, but that shit relevant now. On everything. We talking about all the legal shit on here right now. I always try to help people out. I told my friends, sell edibles instead of the other BS, more money. That's time. You can make a band to $1,500 off of O. Hey, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm coming with edibles too with my strain, man. My strain coming. My strain. Swipe fight there, man. And it's gonna be called Swipe Fight. Wherever you at in the United States. I ain't talking about no Mexico and none of that shit. Ain't nothing going over there. But if you in the United States, it's gonna land on your doorstep like the pilot, man. It's gonna land on your doorstep, man. Don't worry about that. It's gonna land. You put in your order and the Swipe Fight is gonna land. Why is no one talking about this? Well, Trisha News don't talk about this. Shout out to Belle Callis. Lovely World shared it, but at Barty_B21. Why is nobody talking about this? Black kids, Ramani, Anila, and Elena have the highest IQs ever in the world. All black kids, bro. Damn. Got the highest IQs in the world, bro. 3 kids. Ramana, Anela, more than oil. Larry Loud told treats. Hey, I got your message. Hey, load me up, shot media, load me up. Meek Mill reportedly helped Illinois governor in passing new law. What new law? Ocean Gate founder wants to send 1,000 people to Venus by 2050. The co-founder, hold on, he trying to send a motherfucker to Venus. Hey, and then they got the picture of this motherfucking little boat that capsized a month ago. They got that on the picture. This the same owner, Ocean Gate founder. Hey, hold on, y'all, hold on, bro. Yeah, people, all them type IQs, bro. Yeah, I can't believe that. Hey, hold on, man. Hey, this motherfucker ain't in jail yet. He trying to move somebody off the earth, man. The co-founder of Ocean Gate. Ocean Gate is the little Titanic little boat thing that sunk, man. They want to see the Titanic, the billionaires. Expedition doesn't appear to be deterred by the Titan submersible tragedy, and it is pushing the limits of extreme travel with ambitions to send 1,000 humans to live in a floating colony on Venus in 2050. So I'm supposed to float and fuck? How that work out? If you want to have sex and you float. Fuck rent when you own home shit. Nobody be. Hey, antisocial, I mess with you, bro. I mess with you, man. I swear to God, bro. I mess with you, bro. That's some real shit, bro. Like, that's what I be trying to look out for, too. When I think about myself, bro, I be trying to look out, like put my siblings in some type of position, man. So, like, whatever that is. Shout out Southwest KJ. Shout out that Beezy, man. Make sure y'all follow NC, that Beezy. Make sure y'all follow them too. They got pages on Instagram. Run they shit up. Shout out King Leo Leon, man. What's up? Where you been at? What's up, Rick? What's up, X? Man, this one little fly, bro, keep on flying around, bro. I promise you I'm gonna get your ass, bro. When I get you, I'm gonna spank you. Yeah, this motherfucker trying to, you kill 5 motherfuckers, your little boat. And now you trying to, 2050, you trying to kill 100 more motherfuckers. Is that considered a serial killer? He already killed 5 people and he enjoyed it. Why the fuck was he on that boat? Nicki Minaj, victim of yet another swiping incident. A 911 call reported shooting at her LA home. Law enforcement arrived to her home in the San Fernando Valley on Saturday afternoon with full sirens and lights blaring, according to TMZ. The 40-year-old who appears in the new Call of Duty was the victim of a bogus 911. Was the victim of a bogus 911 call.